Hi, this is a screencastify tutorial on reading Under the Sky. It's a book that emphasizes the concept under, and I'm going to do the read-through and provide some questions or model some questions that I would ask if I were working with a student that you might want to try with your own child. The great thing about this is that after you hear some suggestions that I have, you can go back and either implement those suggestions, or you could just mute me and read it yourself any way that you would like. Because again, these are just suggestions on things that you can do as you're reading this type of book. So I've got it in present mode, and I'm going to use the right arrow to scroll through each page. So this is how I would start out. It's Under the Sky, and it's written by Roxanne Lancic Williams. She wrote the words, she's the author, and it's illustrated by Adjoa J. Burrows. Adjoa drew all the beautiful pictures. Under the Sky. Under the sky, there is a... And I would pause to see if my student would be able to look at the picture and infer that the next word would be tree. So under the sky, there is a... And wait to see if they would see tree. Say tree, and if not, but you know that they're capable of doing it, then I would maybe say the beginning sound of the word. So under the sky there is a maybe use my hand to do the sign for tree and see if that helps them to say tree. If not, I would just model it. Under the sky there is a tree. You can talk about the tree and the leaves and what color the leaves are. And what do you see flying over here? Well, that's a butterfly. What color is the butterfly? It's pink. Or you could simply just draw attention to the tree. Under the sky, there is a tree. Look. Do you see the tree? Or look, a butterfly. And use look. If you've got your icons, you can hold those icons up to draw their attention to the pictures that you're sharing with them at the moment. Under the tree, there is a, and again, see if they will fill in, it's a flower. Or again, if they're not doing that, it's a, and give the beginning sounds of flower. Something else you can do with your child is you can model the sign for under, which is simply, holding one arm up and taking your hand and sliding it under that arm that is up. Under the tree. So under with that sign language, there is a flower. What's under the tree? A flower is under the tree. Under the flower, there is some, and see if they'll fill in that there's some grass. You can talk about the color of the grass or how tall it is, and then ask for comprehension. So, what was under the tree? A flower. And what is under the flower? Grass. Under the grass, there is a rock. That's right, there's a rock under the grass. Oh, I wonder if there'll be something under the rock. What do you think? This picture is also great for asking yes or no questions because it's such a clear picture. You could have your yes or no icons up and you could say, under the grass, there's a rock. And then point to it. Is this a rock? Yes or no. Again, or just look, there's a rock. The rock is under the grass. And just sort of model some of the previous language from the previous pages. Under the rock, there is some soil. And for lots of kids, soil might be a new word. So you might want to say under the rock, there is some soil. Oh, soil is another word for dirt. And, use your hands as if you're squishing or, squeezing dirt. There is some dirt. And under the soil, there is a worm. That's right, it's a worm. And this worm is long and skinny. And look, what is he wearing on his head? Yes, a hat. And again, if your child isn't ready to answer those types of questions, you could just model it for them. Oh, look, a worm. Long worm. Look, I see a hat. Or look, a hat. And if your child is ready for something more challenging, you could say, oh, look, oh, he's wearing something. Oh, he's wearing something on his head. What is it? It's a hat. That's right. Can you think of other things you might wear? Yes, we wear shoes or we wear shirts. But would a worm wear shoes? No, that's so silly. So again, adjusting the storyline to your child and what they're able to do in terms of language. Hello, worm. You could have your child say hello to the worm, and then you're leaving, so what might you say? Oh, goodbye, worm. And you could even draw attention to the fact that the worm has stripes. He's got stripes, and if anyone happens to be wearing a striped shirt, draw that. We'll draw their attention to that. What other types of animals have stripes? And again, if your child isn't ready for those types of challenging questions, you could just model the, oh, look, it's a worm, or what is it? A worm. Maybe use your finger and wiggle it a little bit for a visual prompt of worm. And that's it. And again, you could always just mute me and just read the words, or do it in a way that you feel will be most beneficial for your child. Thanks.